Play clock at 3. Leftwich, all kinds of time. Drew, touchdown! His first NFL touchdown. The rookie out of UCLA with the good hands, and he's going to keep that football.
And now, all of a sudden, anyone in this stadium who thought about leaving is changing those plans. Again, good pass protection. This time his line kept that Colt pass rush off of him. And the
switch into the shotgun. They come blitzing again, Archuleta. The throw is complete to Drew. And Maurice Jones-Drew up the middle all the way for a touchdown. You think he doesn't have acceleration? They appeared to have him corralled for Redskins, and no one could lay a hand on him. 51-yard touchdown. Leftwich throwing off his back foot, Randy.
Perfect job by Leftwich for one main reason to me. 3 linemen, and look at all the blitzers. Archuleta, linebacker, they're all coming. Good pickup by the line as much as possible, but excellent delivery by Byron Leftwich, hanging in. Drew does the work. And did you see the nice shot of Leftwich pointing up to his mom and the gang?
Second down, call it about 3. Here's the handoff, Drew up the middle. There he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 3rd of the season. His first rushing touchdown of his young career. 3rd goal from the 4, trying to go up 21-0. Byron at the line of scrimmage, taking a good hard look. Takes the snap, hands it off, Drew again, and this time over the left side, bouncing and spinning and turning his way. Does he get into the end zone? He does. Touchdown. Maurice Drew, 2nd of the ball game. High formation, Drew the tailback. Leftwich hands the ball off to Maurice, and he pushes his way into the end zone. We still have no signal.
I think he's
touchdown. Maurice Drew's 5th of the season, and the Jaguars do just what they need to do. March down the field and get on the scoreboard.
1st and goal, handoff, Jones-Drew to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Too fast, too easy. 60-yard drive for the Jaguars. Didn't even take a minute.
Takes the snap, hands it to Drew, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Just like that. Right up the middle. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars tack 6 points and maybe 7. It's 22-10.
What a hole. I mean, that was a huge hole. Nobody touched Maurice Drew.
1st and 10 at the 14 of the Bills. Reggie Williams goes in motion to the left side as David barks out the signals. Hand off, Drew coming to the right side. He's got room at the 10, head of steam at the 5. Maurice Jones-Drew is into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On 2nd down. Gerard hands it off to Maurice Jones-Drew over the right side. Still pushing, and look at him go. He breaks a tackle, another. He's on the run to the end zone. 10, 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 9th of the season.
Ernest Wilford to open the door. Now they've got Jones-Drew in the backfield with 2 tight ends, 1st and 10. The rookie out of UCLA, a block by Meester. Touchdown!
Well, that's the beauty for Jacksonville. They have that 1-2 punch, and then they bring in the rookie, Maurice Jones-Drew, who has a nose for the end zone. But you just watch the missed tackle by Cato June. That's been a problem all season for this defense. Brad Meester out there in front. This offensive line has done a good job.
2 timeouts for Jacksonville at the Colt 48. Jones-Drew slips through the grasp of Cato June. He's on the run. He is gone. Another touchdown. Maurice Jones-Drew out of UCLA.
Kevin, what they're doing is they're spreading them out and they're running the draw play up inside. And Maurice Jones-Drew usually makes the first guy miss. He's got another gear. And I'll tell you what, he knows how to finish runs. You think he's not excited? Jaguars are serious about playing football today.
So the kickoff by Vinatieri to start the 2nd half goes through the hands of Wimbush, picked up about the 10-yard line by Maurice Jones-Drew. He got a great block from Reister. He's on the move. Oh, is this the dagger? Is this the dagger? 93-yard touchdown.
just look at the expression on some of the Colts' face. They look lost. I mean, they just don't have any answers today for this football team. And just watch him pick this thing up, Maurice Jones-Drew, and he is an explosive runner. And then once he gets into the back end there, Adam Vinatieri has no chance. We talked about his deceptive speed, and he's a great returner.
Handoff, Jones-Drew right up the middle. There he goes, 5! Touchdown! Jones-Drew, 12 yards, and the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this ball game.
It's been Maurice Jones-Drew for much of the day here for Jacksonville. And he gets the handoff here. And squirms free. Still free, and there he goes. yards. Now the Patriots say he was stopped.
Well, no official has said that. New England arguing that he was either stopped in his forward progress or something, a knee touched the ground. Let's take a look at it. Oh, well, he hits his own man. He bounces off his own man and hits the ground.
Here comes Bill Belichick trotting upfield. Jones-Drew in the backfield with Derek Wimbush blocking in front of him.
How's that for a power formation?
Jones-Drew straight ahead, touchdown.
No pretense there on the part of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
To win 3. He's a bowling ball, Dan. He's a bowling ball.
He gets in there. He's following some really good blocking, though. That's just excellent power football right off right guard. Kyle Brady, the tight end. Bruschi goes flying right over the top. There were no wide receivers on the field for that formation. Nothing but tackles, tight ends, fullbacks, and touchdown.
He's in the shotgun. 3rd and goal from the 5. Play action. No, it's a draw play. Maurice Jones-Drew into the end zone. Touchdown. Maurice Jones-Drew on the draw play.
1st and 10 from their own 48. And there's that Maurice Jones-Drew cat again.
Ty Law trying to catch this guy. This guy is powerful as well as fast.
Looks like Rocky with the chicken in the backyard there, right? Jaguars grow up 10-0.
I like him. Physical little fella.
Then 4 plays later, here comes Mighty Mouse again. 7-yard touchdown. Namaste, my friend.
Turnovers in scoring as a result.
And then 6 minutes to go, and look who comes out of the backfield again.
12 carries, 125 yards from the guy from UCLA. Maurice Jones-Drew
Literally stuck the landing.
on 4th and inches in that first half.
9 straight runs. Here's the 10th. Jones-Drew lost the ball. Did he break the plane first? And who's got it on the bottom of the pile? It's Jacksonville ball. It's a touchdown. It is.
All right, the crowd is woken up right now, Tony.
I think he might have broken the plane anyway before he lost control of the ball. But either way, they got it on the bottom of the pile. So for Maurice Jones-Drew, you see him get his arms back around it there. It'll be touchdown number 4 on the season.
White Freeney with a big hit.
He's already had the plane broken and still in possession of the ball.
17-10, but with 12 seconds left in the first quarter, more than enough time to shoehorn in one more score from Pocket Hercules.
What's the quickest way to get home?
Straight line.
Straight to the house.
From point A to B, Maurice Jones-Drew 100-yard kickoff
Great blocking.
return.
And look at you know what? Automatically, he's in.
D-Lasell.
First down and 6 plays later. It's little Pocket Hercules in the end zone.
This guy runs well. Even though his size, he runs well between the tight.
The Jaguars go for it, and they got Pocket Hercules jamming it in there.
It's no surprise what you're going to get from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Run, run, run.
Look at those numbers. 23 touchdowns last 24 games for Maurice Jones-Drew.
What you bringing?
But the next play, here comes Pocket Hercules. 16 plays, 84 yards, 11 minutes, 10-second Jaguar drive. Into the game winds up with a 62-yard Taylor touchdown. The next possession winds up with a 14-yard Jones-Drew touchdown. As you mentioned, Taylor and Jones-Drew That is the 1-2 punch.
Taylor picked in the first round out of Florida back in '98. Now Garrard throws him. That's caught by Jones-Drew. He's inside the 20, inside the 10, and Jones-Drew in for the touchdown. Maurice Jones-Drew, who had that 96-yard run back to take him down to the 1, once Taylor scored on the opening drive, goes 43 yards on a 3rd and 7.
Isn't that something when you have, you have wide receivers, you have tight ends, and then in addition to all that, you have a guy like Jones-Drew that you can just put out, just get the ball in his hands, get it in his hands in the open field, and there's no way that a linebacker has a chance against him.
Then is 6'6", Reggie Williams 6'4". 1st and goal. Jones-Drew to the outside, to the end zone for the touchdown. Khalif Barnes, the left tackle, sealed it off for him, and away he goes to the end zone. So the personal foul on Taylor, and then just like that to the end zone they go.
You're right. I mean, watch Barnes here. I mean, he gets his guy and takes him up and then takes him to the outside. Larry Foote just knocks him out. I mean, boom, right there. Then he gets him turned. Then he gets him pushed out. Then Jones-Drew is going to hit that hole. But this is the thing that you say that you kind of loosen them up with the passing game, and I'll tell you, that makes the running a lot easier.
In fact, 4 plays later, Maurice Jones-Drew scores a touchdown.
I don't know. That's our generation, is it?
And then 2 plays later, it's time for
Pocket Hercules.
There's Maurice Jones-Drew into the end zone. Jaguars retake the lead, 17.
Be what they call, and the ball was in the air.
39-yard penalty. Maurice Jones-Drew is the running back, and he tries to burrow his way into the end zone, and he does for the touchdown.
There is a powerful guy, Jones-Drew. Look, he's only 5'7", and he's their short yardage and goal line runner. I mean, he says football is all about leverage, and he has great leverage. Back up tight end, and Gulo makes a pretty good lead there, but Jones-Drew does everything else.
And when you're 5'7", you're a short yardage runner as a double entendre, and that is burrowing.
Goes right there, and Jacksonville turns this one into points after the Marshall fumble. There's Maurice Jones-Drew getting in the end zone. And then a little mile high salute. Jaguars up 10-7 at the half. Jaguars opening possession of the second half. Here comes Maurice Jones-Drew again.
Look at the speed he has.
But he runs everywhere. Outside, inside, goal line, open field, everything. He could do it all.
Another mark. The Bucs did, which is score in the final minute and get a 2-point conversion to tie it and send it to overtime. There's Pocket Hercules with the score. What does the chart say, Steve?
Let me look. I think it says 2.
Let's play. It's time for Pocket. Maurice Jones-Drew in the end zone. What's he going to do?
Well, he's directed.
Plays later, 2nd and goal. Time for Pocket. Second touchdown of the day, and now we just get a little.
He's going to dunk it.
Roll.
2 plays later, it's time for Pocket. 3rd touchdown of the game for Maurice Jones-Drew, and it's not even halftime. And the Jaguars beat the Lions 38-14. 23-yard gain in all 7 plays later. It's Pocket. 1-yard dive for Maurice Jones-Drew, and he's skiing. For halftime, 4 plays later, it's time for Pocket. 14-3, the Jaguars on top of the unbeaten.
Oh, come on.
And then 2 plays later, Garrard to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Get it out there. It's hard to run the football for these guys. Get it out in space.
Pocket Hercules is still scoring, but that was pretty much about it.
Now he's a good runner with the ball. Picks it up.
5 plays later, that good quarterback throws it to a great running back, Maurice Jones-Drew. What's that he's doing now? Receiving yards on the day. 5 plays later, it's Pocket Hercules. Touchdown. Go for 2, they did, and he failed. Do it with 11 minutes to go in the game, and who gets it but Maurice Jones-Drew, and he gets in the end zone, and is he a man of his word?
Will he do it, Rich?
You betcha! Taking items off the shelf and putting in his cart.
There it is. He checked the price. He gives you the total package as a receiver.
So the Texans doing it on offense, but they can't shut anybody down defensively.
Hercules! Look at him go.
Maurice Jones-Drew, 61 yards.
What's he going to do? What is he going to do?
Jaguars on top 17-14. 28 yards to the Texans 19. And Jones-Drew
from De La Salle High School. Look at him.
Don't do it.
gets it from the 8. 10th play of the drive. Why not? The kid's been on fire all day. Maurice Jones-Drew, 119 rushing yards and 3
on the season with a home win. Early on, it's time for pocket
Hercules.
Maurice Jones-Drew runs it in. 5th touchdown of the year for Maurice Jones on the ground. Yards in this contest as well. And the next play, Maurice Jones-Drew, who complained, if you will, about the offensive attack not being run.
He should.
Receiving yards for him. 5 plays later, it's Maurice Jones-Drew with his 3rd touchdown of the day. Coaches are listening to him. The squeaky wheel got the green. The ball off to pocket.
Here he goes. Break a
Maurice
tackle. Break a tackle. Break a tackle.
You won't catch the little big fella.
Break a tackle.
Too strong for that.
80 yards ties Fred Taylor for the longest touchdown run in Jaguars history, and he was not done. 13-7, 3rd quarter for Jaguars. They hand it off to pocket Hercules.
Tackle.
He's now got a 79-yard touchdown
Somebody
run.
tackle this guy.
You would not catch it.
Look who's out in front blocking.
Look at this.
Yeah. Look at the quarterback. Look at David Garrard.
But the extra point was blocked. The game is tied at 13. Next, Titans possession. 4th quarter we go, 17-6. Pocket Hercules for the touchdown.
How did he come out of there?
You can't tackle that guy.
29. What's this?
What is that? What is
watch
that?
him drop. Oh!
He didn't learn that at De La Salle.
Laughing as the first play of the game was an interception by Mark Sanchez that 5 plays later led to this. Pocket
Hercules!
Maurice Jones
Got in on that one.
Watch him drop it. Watch him drop it, Rick.
Check it out.
Whoa! Oh, Perry.
Well, first, let's check on the hyphens.
Get the ball to that guy,
Pocket.
What is he doing?
No, he did.
Oh, no.
Automatically. He's going prime.
Time for pocket.
Hercules!
And
Now
then
watch him drop it, Coach.
Okay. This.
You're shopping for ties, I assume.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
What a great play, too. And the celebration. Tightening the tie. He's clean. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, Rich. Now, probably do nothing for free. First and goal. Next time down, it's Prada Store Dance number 2.
Not only did you get the tie, but you got the cufflinks I see also.
He's clean.
Jordan Black has checked in. Jumbo formation. 3rd and goal. Jacksonville trying to take the lead. Handoff. Maurice Jones-Drew. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
His helmet came off, but he had broke the plane before. If a helmet comes off, the play is whistled down at that point. Ron Winters is going to discuss this with us.
First touchdown of the season for Jones-Drew. 4 receivers set. Garrard out of the gun. Tied at 21. Garrard steps, throws, touchdown, Maurice Jones-Drew. Jacksonville goes in front.
Touchdown reception, and this one is huge. Catches it at about the 3, and there's no doubt he's going to
hook it up with pockets. Out of the pocket.
A one-on-one with a linebacker. I'd take Hercules every day.
So the Jaguars now lead.
2 weeks ago at Dallas, 27 carries, 135 yards. So far, 7 carries, 40 yards. 2nd and goal. They pitch it. Maurice Jones-Drew looking. Touchdown.
Well, the Houston Texans run a stretch play, but the Jacksonville Jaguars run the pitch. They come out, let Jones-Drew look at the defense, pick his crease, and then power his way in. Well blocked up front by Mercedes Lewis.
On a goal at the 9-yard line for Jacksonville. Inside handoff, Mojo rising. A 9-yard touchdown. And Jacksonville takes a 16-3 lead.
They came out with a very physical statement drive in their last possession, came out with the same kind of opening, handed it off twice for a first down, and then went to the short pass. The Houston Texans have no answer right now for Jacksonville.
Right between the tackles.
Great work up front by the offensive line. Vince Manawai moving over to the right side, kicking out the defender, and Maurice Jones-Drew cutting right back inside of him. A great job up front. And there you see the receivers blocking right at the goal line to get him in that last yard.
Jones-Drew pops it in, even though he came on my podcast and promised to do a touchdown dance that we worked out and got in the end zone. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He was gassed. He was gassed. Run, Herc! Out the gate. Could have slid down.
And you know you're getting a dance.
Instead he goes, but he doesn't do the dance he promised me he would do 3 weeks ago.
What is that?
Jones-Drew without much preseason time. First quarter, right up the middle.
Yeah.
Dare I say untouched?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Yes, you may. Offensive line doing.
Oh, okay.
Can be positive today.
Why? Jones-Drew now with 10,000 all-purpose yards and a spin and a broken tackle and a touch.
Wow.
What you call earning 6 right there, isn't it?
6 days later, first and goal from the 2, Maurice Jones-Drew.
Powerful young man.
Brings his lunch to work every
does.
single week.
He put the ball on the ground at least one.
Not much of a different result for Indianapolis. Then Jacksonville gives it to Maurice Jones-Drew. He ices the game with a rushing touchdown, his third 100 yards. That was the fourth third down conversion of the drive for the Jags. And then to finish it off, Maurice Jones-Drew goes in on a 2nd and 1 at the 6. And then he does the powder toss because
drive, and the Chargers take the lead 7-0. But Maurice Jones-Drew can also find the end zone in his celebration. Homage to the Rich Eisen podcast. 12 plays, 74 yards. It's a 10.
near midfield. 9th play of the drive, a 3rd and 4. Blaine Gabbert throws to Maurice Jones-Drew, who fights his way into the end zone right before halftime. The Jaguars have come all the way back from down 14-0, and they pile on even more. Blaine Gabbert throws to Maurice Jones-Drew, a 5-yard score. Jones-Drew
For Hasselbeck, I gave is the stats
Yeah,
that back
well,
up
that's probably why
your
you
thoughts right
Pocket
there.
Hercules! There you go.
24 rushes, 103 yards in a score when you know he's going to get the ball.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
3 minutes. Jaguars 16.
Oh my God. Felt like 60-0.
Here's a play. Blaine Gabbert finding Maurice Jones-Drew. He finds a way to come baback.
That's an outstanding play, but you don't want to make your living doing that.
No.
Maurice Jones-Drew had a productive first half. And an open field to the end zone. Maurice Jones-Drew will score. Wow. 59 yards.
We spoke about adjustments in the first half. Has a tendency to tuck away and maybe run it. Not so with Henry. He missed an opportunity there.
Jacksonville looking for their 2nd touchdown of the season. Mojo squirts into the end zone. Maurice Jones-Drew with the Jacksonville touchdown. Taking advantage of the Posluszny interception. And the Jaguars are on the board.
It doesn't matter how lopsided a game is. Turnovers can even it up in a hurry. Now this one turnover turned into 7.
Former college teammate who did a number on the Denver defense. 1st and goal for Jacksonville. Maurice Jones-Drew fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jaguars aren't going away here in the second half.
Yeah, just a great job on that offensive line. Remember, Austin Pazor is taking the spot there. Watch Pastor here, the right tackle. The job that he'll do coming off and taking care of Sylvester Williams. Good vision by Maurice Jones-Drew.
As Leslie recovers. Jaguars' next possession. That's a touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are leading.
Give MJD some credit here, regardless of how.
Fantasy points for that. No, probably not. Fresh set of downs. Next play, MJD in the end zone. Maurice Jones-Drew, 23 yards rushing and a score. Maurice Jones-Drew, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown. For MJD, his 5th straight game with a touchdown. Second quarter, Jags ball leading 7-0.